Story begins on a busy city street, alive with energy and movement. People hurry along the sidewalks, each lost in their own world, rushing to their destinations. The sounds of footsteps, distant car horns, and snippets of conversation fill the air. The city feels like it never stops, a place where everyone seems to be in a hurry. In the midst of this everyday chaos, we find a young child, blending into the crowd but about to experience something extraordinary. The scene sets the tone for a day that will soon become unforgettable. As the crowd moves swiftly, the child suddenly stops. He bends down to tie his shoe, an ordinary action that stands out amid the rush. For a brief moment, the world seems to slow down just for him. The contrast between his stillness and the hurried pace around him is striking. This small pause, so simple and innocent, is the catalyst for what comes next. Sometimes it's in the quietest moments that the most magical things can happen. Suddenly, something incredible happens. As the child finishes tying his shoe, everything around him comes to a complete halt. Cars stop in the middle of the road, people freeze mid-step, and even birds in the sky seem suspended in midair. The sounds of the city fade away, replaced by profound silence. The world for just a moment is perfectly still. The child stands up, looking around in wonder at this frozen scene, realizing he is the only one who can move. Child's eyes widen with amazement as he takes in the sight of the world frozen around him. He walks slowly, observing the paused expressions on people's faces and the stillness of the city. There is a sense of magic in the air, as if time itself has decided to take a break just for him. He smiles, feeling both curious and excited. In this extraordinary moment, the ordinary world becomes a playground of possibilities. As the child explores the frozen street, he notices an elderly person standing at the edge of the crosswalk, unable to move. Without hesitation, the child gently takes their hand and guides them across the road. Even though time is paused for everyone else, his kindness shines through. This simple act of helping someone in need becomes a powerful moment, showing that compassion can make a difference even when the world stands still. After the child's act of kindness, something shifts. The world begins to move again. Cars continue driving, people resume walking, and birds take flight. The sounds of the city return, and everything seems just as it was before. But for the child, everything feels different. He knows he has done something special, and the memory of that magical moment lingers in his heart. As the child continues on his way, a gentle smile spreads across his face. He glances back at the people around him, who are now moving as if nothing unusual happened. But he knows the truth: he experienced something extraordinary. That smile is a reminder of the power of kindness and the magic that can be found in everyday life if only we take a moment to notice. Narrator's voice gently returns, reflecting on the day's events. Sometimes the smallest acts of kindness can have the biggest impact. It's as if time itself pauses to honor these moments. The story reminds us that we all have the power to make a difference, no matter how young or old we are. Kind actions, no matter how simple, can truly bend the flow of time and change the world around us. As the story draws to a close, we are left with a powerful message. Kindness has a magic all its own. Whether time truly paused or it was just a feeling, the impact of a good deed is real and lasting. The child's experience shows us that even in the busiest moments, we can choose to help others. And sometimes when we do, the world seems to slow down, if only for a heartbeat.